What's happening in the world of gaming and esports? We've got breaking news that you absolutely cannot miss. From thrilling international competitions to major policy shifts, the pace of play is faster than ever. Get ready for the hottest updates, right here, right now, on Xbox Central. First up, a look at a VALORANT Challengers Spain final that delivered pure drama. Then, we're diving into the groups for the VALORANT Challengers EMEA 3. After that, we're catching up with a rising star in the LFL. And finally, a game-changing bill is set to redefine esports in India. Stick around, you won't want to miss any of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Spanish Showdown delivers thrilling finale. The competitive landscape of VALORANT Challengers Spain has once again proven that it can deliver edge-of-your-seat action, distinguishing itself as a notable outlier in a season marked by more one-sided finals across various European regions. In a hard-fought grand final, DNSTY emerged victorious with a dramatic 3-2 win over KOI's Academy roster, showcasing the intense rivalry and high level of play that the Spanish league is capable of producing. This nail-biting conclusion not only crowns DNSTY as the champions, but also secures their representation at the upcoming EMEA Challengers event, a testament to their consistent performance throughout the season. The path to this climactic final was paved with strategic gameplay and determined efforts from the participating teams. The Spanish league operates on a unique format, demanding consistent performance across 3 regular season splits. The culmination of this rigorous season saw the top 4 teams advance to a single elimination bracket, all vying for the ultimate title of 2025 champion and a coveted spot in the EMEA competition. In the semifinals, KOI Phoenix, who had dominated both Stage 2 and Stage 3, showcased their prowess with a decisive 3-0 victory against Rambut Club. Simultaneously, DNSTY demonstrated their formidable strength by also sweeping UCAM with a 3-0 scoreline, signaling their readiness to challenge for the championship despite having consistently placed on the podium without securing a title earlier in the season. The grand final itself was a roller coaster of emotions and tactical battles. After finding themselves trailing 2-1 after the third map, DNSTY demonstrated remarkable resilience and strategic adaptation. They regrouped effectively, turning the tide of the match on maps like Haven and Ascent. Their strong comeback performance culminated in a series victory, allowing them to lift the coveted trophy. The individual brilliance on display was also noteworthy, with Wadir Waddle Taraki, the English initiator for DNSTY, being crowned the MVP of the final. Taraki's exceptional performance was underscored by a stellar +11 KDA across all 5 maps, accumulating 86 kills against 75 deaths, and maintaining an impressive average of nearly 200 ACS, average combat score. His impact was pivotal in DNSTY's championship run, embodying the spirit of clutch plays and consistent high-level performance that define their victory. This victory for DNSTY and the thrilling nature of the final have generated significant buzz within the community, highlighting the growing talent pool and competitive spirit within the Spanish VALORANT scene. Fans and analysts alike are praising the league's ability to produce such engaging content, reinforcing its position as a key region in the broader EMEA circuit. The success of both DNSTY and KOI Phoenix in reaching the EMEA Challengers is a significant achievement, promising exciting matchups and further showcasing the development of Spanish esports talent on a larger stage. Hold on to your hats, because the action is just heating up. Next, we break down the groups for the VALORANT Challengers EMEA 3 tournament. VALORANT Challengers EMEA 3 groups revealed. The competitive season continues to unfold with the recent reveal of the VALORANT Challengers EMEA 3 groups, setting the stage for another intense period of regional skirmishes. This highly anticipated tournament will feature 14 formidable teams hailing from diverse esports scenes across the EMEA region. The lineup includes strong contenders from France, Mandatory and Joblife, Spain, KOI Phoenix and DNSTY, DACH, MOUZ and Eintracht Frankfurt, Tuakai, BBL PCIFIC and ULF Esports, EMEA, Twisted Minds and the Ultimates, and the Northeast region, Enterprise Esports, Team Liquid Academy, Diddy Ulis, and Boars Gaming. The tournament structure has been organized into 4 groups, with 2 groups comprising 3 teams each and the remaining 2 featuring 4 teams, notably hosting the EMEA representatives in the larger brackets. Group A promises a fierce battle, pitting BBL PCIFIC, Enterprise Esports, and Mandatory against each other. This configuration sets up a compelling clash between the aggressive Turkish style of BBL, the calculated gameplay of Enterprise Esports from the DACH region, and the current positive momentum of the French team Mandatory. With only 3 matches determining progression, any misstep could prove costly, emphasizing the need for absolute consistency from all 3 teams to secure a playoff spot. In Group B, DNSTY faces a challenging draw alongside Eintracht Frankfurt and Team Liquid Academy. Fresh off their recent success, the Spanish champions DNSTY will need to overcome the solid German squad of Eintracht Frankfurt and an ambitious Team Liquid Academy side, known for its potential to disrupt established hierarchies in best-of-3 series. The smaller group size means each map played will carry immense significance, potentially influencing playoff seeding and momentum. Group C is a powerhouse bracket featuring Boars Gaming, Koi Phoenix, MOUZ, and Twisted Minds. This group is set to host significant matchups, including anticipated clashes between European giants MOUZ and Koi Phoenix. They will also contend with the tenacity of Boars Gaming and the championship pedigree of MENA's Twisted Minds. The dense schedule within this group of 4 will demand unwavering consistency from all participants, as avoiding any slip-ups will be crucial for clinching the top position and advancing. Group D rounds out the initial stage with Diddy Ulis, Joblife, the Ultimates, and ULF Esports. This group will witness the French contingent of Joblife facing off against the tactical intricacies of Diddy Ulis, the controlled aggression of the Ultimates, and the high-octane playstyle of ULF Esports, a team accustomed to intense competition. Success in this group will hinge on the team's ability to master crucial moments and maintain peak performance throughout the stage. The group stage is scheduled to run from September 1 to 5, serving as a critical play-in phase. The top team from each group will then advance to the playoffs, which will commence on September 6 and conclude on September 9. The playoffs will determine the ultimate champion, who will not only claim a significant regional title, but also earn vital ascension points and, most importantly, secure qualification for the prestigious EMEA Ascension Tournament. All group stage matches will be played in a best-of-3 format, while the playoffs will adopt a double elimination structure, with matches progressing to best-of-5 in the grand finals. Stay with us as we explore the individual journey of a rising talent. Now, we hear from a key player making waves in the LFL. LFL jungler XNS discusses team transitions and ambitions. With the LFL summer split regular season nearing its conclusion, BKROG Esports' new jungler, Eans XNS Hansu, sat down for an in-depth interview to discuss his recent move, his aspirations, and his team's current standing. Hansu, who joined the LFL Spring Split Champions, brings a dynamic playstyle and a wealth of experience despite his relatively short career. His transition to BKROG Esports follows a brief but impactful stint with Boostgate Esports, and he openly shares his ambition to eventually compete in the LEC, the premier European League of Legends Championship. Hansu acknowledged the challenges of frequent team changes, noting that moving between 3 teams in 3 splits can hinder an individual's ability to fully adapt and showcase their potential from the outset. However, he expressed contentment with his current situation, emphasizing the smooth integration into the BKROG roster. "I joined after they had already played a split together, and the players were really easy to work with, so it was pretty easy to get used to them," Hansu stated. He highlighted the trust the team quickly placed in him as a catalyst for their collective improvement. Reflecting on past performances, he felt that BKROG was the stronger team in their EMEA Masters quarterfinal against Los Ratones, but admitted that unforced errors led to their defeat. His decision to join BKROG was influenced by the roster's proven strength and positive feedback regarding the team's head coach, Kraft1X. I talked to some players who had worked with Kraft1X, and they all said he's really good. Plus, this roster had just won the LFL, so I knew they couldn't be bad, Hansu explained. He detailed the initial adaptation period with BKROG, noting that integrating his distinct playstyle with the team's established approach required mutual adjustment. Despite early challenges, particularly a lack of scrim time, Hansu believes the team is steadily improving, moving into a stronger position as the season progresses. Regarding his approach to competition, Hansu focuses inward, rarely concerning himself with opponent matchups until the week begins. "I don't even check who we're playing before the week starts. I just focus on ourselves," he asserted. He admitted that the team's performance hadn't been optimal initially, but pointed to recent official matches where significant improvements were evident, particularly in their synergy as a duo. He also reflected on their performance in a recent tournament, stating that despite playing poorly and even throwing games, they managed to secure victories, attributing this to the relatively lower skill ceiling at the bottom of the LEC and the team's lack of preparation with 0 scrims. When asked about his in-game name, Hansu explained that XNS is a phonetic representation of his name, Eanes, with the X added for aesthetic appeal. His preferred playstyle is aggressive and carry-oriented, distinguishing him from other EMEA talent. If forced to choose a signature champion, he leaned towards Nidalee for her dynamic and impactful play. Looking ahead, Hansu expressed confidence in BKROG's potential to win matches, provided they continue to develop as a team. "Practice will make us a lot better as a team, and then we can win," he stated, reiterating his focus on internal improvement rather than external factors. His ultimate career goal remains clear: to reach the LEC. He also shared that adapting to life in a new country was relatively smooth, given his prior experience living in gaming houses, and identified Shaijenda as a player he particularly respects. From the competitive arena to legislative halls, a seismic shift is underway. Now, we turn our attention to India, where a new bill is set to revolutionize the esports landscape. India's online gaming bill elevates esports to mainstream sporting status. A landmark piece of legislation, the Online Gaming Bill 2025, has been cleared in Parliament, marking a pivotal moment for India's burgeoning esports industry. This bill is being widely celebrated as a significant milestone, directly addressing a long-standing demand from gamers and esports athletes. The clear differentiation of skill-based games, such as esports, from real-money gaming and perceived gambling activities. Historically, the esports sector in India has often been conflated with or categorized under gambling, leading to regulatory ambiguity and hindering its growth and legitimacy. The critical distinction drawn by this bill provides esports with its own distinct identity, firmly rooted in competition, strategy, and player skill, rather than chance or betting. This legal clarity is expected to pave the way for increased structure, attract substantial investment, and solidify the legitimacy of esports as a serious industry. The rapid growth of esports in India, fueled by popular titles like BGMI, VALORANT, FIFA, Dota 2, and Counter-Strike, has been undeniable. Esports inclusion as an official medal event at the Asian Games 2022 in Hangzhou further underscored its rising prominence, featuring games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and PUBG Mobile, with India actively participating. Perhaps the most impactful aspect of the Online Gaming Bill 2025 is the official recognition of esports as a sport under the National Sports Governance Act 2025. This governmental endorsement means that esports will no longer face the uphill battle for legitimacy and will be afforded the same level of recognition and support as traditional sports like cricket and football. This move empowers the government to establish clear guidelines, rules, and quality standards for tournaments, benefiting players and all stakeholders within the esports ecosystem. Crucially, it promises to introduce uniform regulations across all states, superseding the current patchwork of state-specific rules that have created inconsistencies. Industry leaders have lauded the bill as a transformative step. Rohit N. Jadeja, co-founder and CEO of Revenant Esports, commented, "The promotion and regulation of Online Gaming Bill 2025 is a welcome step toward resolving years of uncertainty in the sector." He emphasized that a central framework would unlock investment, foster innovation, and enhance global competitiveness, particularly highlighting the bill's recognition of the difference between esports and chance-driven games as essential for credibility and growth. Animesh Agarwal, co-owner of S8UL Esports, expressed optimism about India's potential, stating, "With government recognition and the right infrastructure, India is now poised to become a global powerhouse in esports and gaming culture." He stressed the importance of developing arenas, boot camps, educational programs, and scholarships to cultivate emerging talent. Similarly, Akshat Rathi, co-founder and managing director of NODWIN Gaming, noted that clear definitions would create a stable regulatory foundation, boosting investor confidence and ensuring sustainable growth for all stakeholders, from athletes to publishers. The bill also outlines significant initiatives to promote esports nationwide, including the establishment of training academies, research centers, and technology platforms by the Union Ministry of Sports. These measures aim to make esports more accessible and respected, benefiting not only players, but also content creators, developers, and event organizers. Industry experts anticipate that this legal clarity will dispel misconceptions, attract new investors and sponsors, create career opportunities, and encourage educational institutions to integrate competitive gaming into their co-curricular activities. Ultimately, the Online Gaming Bill 2025 signifies a cultural shift, positioning esports as a legitimate and integral part of India's sporting future and potentially heralding its rise as a global esports leader. That's all the news for today, but we're not done yet. We'll wrap up with a quick recap of all the top stories and tell you how to stay connected. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw DNSTY take the VALORANT Challengers Spain title in a nail-biter. The VALORANT Challengers EMEA 3 groups have been drawn, promising fierce competition. LFL jungler XNS shared his journey and ambitions, and India's new gaming bill is set to revolutionize esports. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Xbox Central for more gaming news, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all our social channels so you don't miss a single update.